This is Jim Lakey with news and announcements for St. John and Maxville, Kansas, here from the Shepherd Center on Cable Channel 3, and also on our website, sandylandcenter.org. Today is Wednesday, the 28th of March. It's 71 at noontime here in the square, and we're having a partly cloudy day today, 82 the high temperature, and they say there's a 20% chance of rain. I'm not sure where those 20% come from because we never do see much rain on one. Anyway, Thursday, sunny and 85, the warmest day of the week, and it should be a beautiful day. Then Friday, partly cloudy and 79, and there's another 20% chance of rain that we probably won't see. The same with Saturday, partly cloudy, 84, another 20% chance of rain. And then Sunday is sunny and windy, the high temperature 85, and Monday is partly cloudy and windy, and the lowest temperature of the week, 62. Which is not bad for even the last part of March here in St. John. We do want to mention that Irene Ralph is having visiting hours for her service, and it'll be today from 4, I think, until 8 o'clock at the Minnis building where they have services. And then the funeral will be at 11 o'clock Thursday. Irene Ralph was a teacher here. She retired teaching in the St. John USD 350 school, and she had to have volunteered for at least 10 or 15 years to be here at the Shepherd Center, and she's one of those folks who was here every week on her day to volunteer. She was here. And Irene, we love Irene, and we know that she's in a happier place now, and she was one of the most pleasant people that you would ever meet or have to work with. So if you wish to say goodbye to Irene, there's the visiting hours today and the funeral service tomorrow at 11 o'clock. Meanwhile, of course, we have birthdays. Two people I know really well, Betty Pound, happy birthday, and also Crystal Lakey, happy birthday, in case I haven't told you already. Then we have no birthdays for Thursday. And we do have menus right up until the end of the month, and I'm not sure that we've gotten any menus for next week yet. But we'll do the ones that we have. USD 350 are having saincho, lettuce and tomato and cheese and so on. Today, on Thursday, they're having chicken patty on a bun with french fries. And on Friday, a cheese pizza with lettuce salad and peas. And the VIP, it's the Sunflowers here in St. John. They're having beef tips and mashed potatoes today. That sounds like a good lunch. Turkey and dressing and gravy tomorrow. And on Friday, roast beef with baked potato. So they're finishing out well over there at the school. Then meanwhile, the VIP Center in Maxville, they're having baked fish today. Thursday, they're having roast turkey and mashed potatoes and gravy. And on Friday, spaghetti and meat sauce at the VIP Center in Maxville. Then we have several things that are happening at the city. We'll look at the openings for work at the city. And in the summer, of course, we have the swimming pool. So we have an ad on the TV about the swimming pool manager for the 2012 season, and people can take applications. And then the city is accepting applications for the assistant manager and also for lifeguards for the 2012 season. And you can go to City Hall and get an application. Then the City of St. John is looking for an experienced lineman and someone to help train at the power plant. to take care of those times when we have electrical emergencies, usually due to storms. Also, the city is looking for a street and parks maintenance worker. That would be someone who could operate backhoes, graders, and loaders, as well as do other things in the city. And all of those are, you can go to City Hall and find out about all those openings that are there until they get filled. Now, also, the mayor has made a proclamation, we call it a burn proclamation, and you can burn brush, trees, shrubs, leaves, and grass clippings on residential property for the month of April, April 1st to April 30th, and you have to obey the things in the city code, and a few of them are that it has to be 1 hour after sunrise and nothing added to a fire 2 hours before sunset. And on a day when the wind is 15 miles an hour, there's no burning. You have to have water available at the site where you're burning. And it's a good idea it's required actually, to call Stafford County Dispatch 549-3247 and tell them when you're burning and what you're burning and so on, the nature of the material, so that you don't get a call from a fire truck. If they see a lot of smoke, someone may turn in an alarm, and then they will be very unhappy with you if you have caused them to make a fire run and you should have had a permit. Alright, then we have citywide cleanup. And again, citywide cleanup is from the 2nd to the 6th, but it's tricky because everything is supposed to be out on Monday the 2nd at 8 o'clock. And they don't make return trips. So if it's not there and they go by and you go out and put more stuff, it will probably be there a while before you have to figure out some other way to do it. You can put separated piles with things like microwaves, scrap metal and appliances with no freon, brush and tree limbs that are stacked parallel to the curb, construction waste including lumber, concrete, and bricks, furniture, clothes poles if you take the concrete off the end, and carpets. And all these things should be in separate piles. And they do not pick up anything that the trash service, Stafford County Trash, picks up in their regular runs. They don't pick up anything with freon still in it. Any hazardous materials such as paint, no tires, no plastic wading ponds, water liners, or garden hoses, no batteries, no items that are stuffed in bags that they don't know what they are, no leaves, no VCRs, TVs, or computers. So there you go. Also, be careful if you go around and take part in Trash Relocation Day. Excuse me, because most people don't mind if they're sending something to the recycling place or to the trash. They don't mind if you could use it and recycle it yourself. But if you do take things out of somebody's pile of stuff, which they would probably be just as happy and the city would be glad, be sure not to mess up the pile, because we don't want somebody having their pile messed up and then the city won't take their stuff. So be a good neighbor. Finally, on April 7th, a Saturday, the Community Involvement Program is having Easter egg and a Happy Easter thing for the children in the square from 10:30 to 12:30. Again, that's Saturday, April 7th. And people can contribute to the expenses of that, or they can sponsor eggs or certain things. Check with the the Community Involvement Program And if you can't find anybody else, check at the St. John News office, and they usually know what's happening. This is all the news and announcements I have for you at this time. The word of the day is this: a perfectionist is one who takes infinite pains and very often gives them to others. This is Jim Lakey, hoping you have a great Wednesday.